It's time for Knights baseball here on Manchester Public Television. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday night, where the Manchester Central West Knights face off against the Keene Blackbirds. My name is Kyle Heavey. It's game number 2 of a Friday night doubleheader, April 18th, 2025, and we're excited to see what the Central West Knights can do, as this is our first game broadcasting them. They played at home. The season opener was on Monday, and then they were on the road on Wednesday, and we are glad to see what they can do. Pitching on the mound, Hunter Radmay. We'll see what he can do with the likes of Fitch Hennessy for the Keene Blackbirds leading things off. First pitch is upstairs for ball 1. 7:01 official start time. Umpires for today's game behind the plate, Gordy Shupman, and doing the field duty, call the strike, is none other than Jerry Davis. So we're excited to see what this game will bring. The Blackbirds come into this game 2-0 and looking to continue their winning ways. They have looked very good in their first 2 games, having won versus a tough Winnicott team, 8-2. Keene to Hampton is a long drive, and to put up 8 runs on the road is pretty good. And then squeaking out a 4-3 win versus the Londonderry Lancers. Now a little ground ball over to third. Taking the hop to throw across is a good one, and Jerry Davis says out. What a great throw right there from James Blaisdell over to Jaden Rodriguez, and that will do it for Fitch Hennessy for out number 1. So a good start here on defense for the Knights, who have really tried hard over the past week to get some runs. That's where they've been struggling here. So it's about to see what they can do. And strike 1 given to Colin Tinnan. Colin is playing out in right field and has been a big staple in the Keene Blackbirds system here. He plays for the Legion team as well, as we saw him a number of times over the summer. So we're excited to see a 0-2 count now as Hunter is dealing. And it'll ground ball over to James again. Another throw across. And Jaden making it look cooler than Cooler Ranch Doritos. Able to get out number 2. And now it'll be Braden French who will now be the number 3 hitter. French, now a sophomore, had an outstanding freshman season, leading the team with a .400 average in 60 at-bats. And he sends one way out deep into center field, ranging back. Liam Patton, what a web gem right there. You deserve to raise that up in the air as a big out number 3. And Liam Patton will lead things off for the Knights when we go to the bottom of the first inning. It's scoreless here. We'll see what the Knights can do. Kyle Heavey with Manchester Public Television. Back with more after this. Sophomore Liam Patton, after that big catch, will start things off for the Knights, looking to get some base runners and take the lead after a 1-2-3 top part of the inning. Liam Carter, official name, and he will take first pitch, a strike from the hard-throwing Sean Callahan. And another strike there. So, Patton in a little bit of a hole here. And strike 3. Callahan, 3 pitches, 3 fastballs, 3 strikes, 1 out. Now we'll see what Gavin Courier can do. Gavin, look at these cleats. They are sensational. And he'll get the first pitch, a swinging that hits him, and a foul ball. Gordy Shupman says, nope, don't go anywhere. Just misses. Callahan played for the Keene hockey team. Had a pretty good season with the Blackbirds. Called a strike, so he jumps ahead in the count, 1-2. Also plays a number of positions, first base and designated hitter, but now he's looking for strike 3. A little foul ball that will not stay in territory. Doing the catching duty is Ilias Azadina. Fouled up onto the rooftop here. Elias turnaround was ready to make a play for it, but unless he's Spider-Man, he's not getting that. And now popped way up in the air, out in left field. He came back. Now he's running around. Oh, barely able to make that catch. Doing some dancing there was Cien Bose, and he's able to get out number 2. So showing some pop there was Gavin Courier. We'll see what he does at shortstop today. And now Wilson Zola will be the number 3 hitter. Wilson back after dealing with leukemia last season. Really the spirit of the team right here is such a sensational story. And he's able to send one out to center field, but it's too hard to hit, and able to come down with that for out number 3 is Fitch Hennessy. So 3 up, 3 down for the Knights, and the Blackbirds will head to the top of the second, tied at 0 after this. Well, after pitching a 1-2-3 bottom of the first, Sean Callahan will lead things off for the Blackbirds in the top of the second inning. It'll be the 4-5-6 part of the lineup, and it'll be Callahan, DeRogers, and Azadina. Just misses outside, so count goes 1-1. Shout out to Pierre Mendez out in left field. He had to go and shut the gate, jump over the fence, and a hard hit ball. That will be the first hit of the day, and Sean Callahan helping his cause with a leadoff single here in the top part of the second. The sun coming out of the clouds to wish us a good sunset here. So first base could be an issue here for Jaden Rodriguez as he has to deal with the hard sun here. And another lefty hitter will be inside for a ball. So Miles DeRozier, the first baseman, he swings at it off speed. Misses for strike 1. And a sexy strike right there. Hunter Radme making him look silly. Now sends one way foul down the third base line. Lands just in front of the scoreboard, so now another foul ball, and shout out to Nico Scotiti for going and get all these foul balls for the Knights. I see him running out to the scoreboard to get that. We'll have to go around to the, as that foul ball went over the backstop. And now possibly a pick and run. Oh, just was safe. Sean Callahan was picked off. He jumped to throw. Jaden Rodriguez just bounced that in. And now a scoring position is Callahan. Count 1-2. Miles DeRozier with a chance for RBI. He swings and misses, and down goes DeRozier's with the K. The first of the day for Hunter. And with one down, we'll see the likes of the catcher, Elias Azadina. He obviously knows the strike zone, and he watches that go by for strike 1. Missed, and now the throw to third is not a good one, and able to come around and score. Oh, they're going to say that it hit him. So after all that, a hit by pitch and a little snack right there for Elias as he kind of checks his arm. He'll be getting hit a bunch, I guess, you'd think as a catcher. So would have scored a run, and now runners at first and second, just one out. And the base kind of getting fixed over at third. So Solis Bergquist, the shortstop, up to bat here. Hunter in a little trouble. Oh, the pickoff move to second. It's bounced in. Good stop right there. Playing second base is Josander Mendez. Just outside. Wilson Zola hitting in the spot of Josander. Mendez still over there at second. Now popped up over the rooftop. One ball, one strike, one out. Two runners on. Inside. Now this could be, oh, the throw is just offline and able to get back on the bag. Finally up on his feet. And Callahan has made his way to third base again, this time for real. And moving up to second is Elias. So ducks in the pond here. Blackbirds would love to eat him up. Outside, so count goes 3-1. Swing and gonna head over towards Maple Street. Actually lands on the tarp for the pitcher's mound, so thankfully able to get that. And shout out to Braden French for going out to get that. Another one. Braden French is going to stay busy if he stays over there. And now count goes full again. Bergquist, the 7-hitter. A little ground ball. And this is going to get into a jam here. And he's going to be, it hits him. And it goes for a fielder's choice. The bases are now loaded. And Cien Bose, the left fielder, the 8 spot, will be up to bat. So you save the run, but don't get the out. Keene looking to take advantage. Strike one. Little ground ball. This could be a 6. Oh, he's trouble. 6. No. And now another run comes around. The tag is not there. And the Blackbirds take a 2-0 lead. What looked like a possibility of an inning-ending double play just turned into a step on second. And the runners quickly able to go around and score. And now 2 outs. Runner at first base for the number 9 hitter. And taken off. Not in time is the throw. And a stolen base. The 4th stolen base of the inning here. Keene starting to manufacture some runs here. And now a strike call. Sam Goodwin, the second baseman. Inside, barely missed him. Two-one count, the pickoff move. Mendez puts it on, but he was safely back. And taken off, the throw to third is not in time. And another stolen base. Declan Manning trying his best to gun some runners out, but Keene being very swift here. Ground ball, it's going to get hits off the railing and will roll away. Nico doing a good job again of getting that. Three balls, two strikes, two outs. Goodwin sends it into center field, and that will drop for a single. And the Blackbirds get their third run. Sam Goodwin, an RBI single from the 9 spot. And Keene enjoying a 3-0 lead. And Fitch Hennessy, one of their better hitters, the leadoff hitter, will try his best to get on again. Here in the top of the second, he's 0 for 1. And able to safely get to second standing up is Goodwin. Hunter has a bit of a leg kick. Gives the Blackbirds a extra half a second to be able to get going. Two-0 count. Oh, he's going to try to pick off again. Ball just does not stay in Jay Xander's glove. A giant lead by Goodwin that Hunter was smart enough to just step off the mound. Now ground ball. Let's see if Liam Carter, the throw across, and able to get it to Jaden Rodriguez for out number 3. Keene able to put up 3 up on the board, and we'll see what Jaden Rodriguez can do as he will be the first hitter, as well as Pierre Mendez and James Blaisdell due up. Kyle Levy with Manchester Public Television back with the bottom of the second after this. Jaden Rodriguez will start things off here, looking to get the first hit for Central West, and he is able to get out of the way. I thought it plunked him for a second. He seems to not be harmed by this, and Jaden, the ace of the, and now sends one out, and that will be the first hit. They're going to try to get him out at first, and they do! An unorthodox 9-3 out. Rodriguez smoked that out to right field and just able to make the play. Oh, unfortunate right there. Colin Tinnen able to just throw that very quickly into Miles DeRogers and out number 1. And yeah, we'll see what Pierre Mendez can do. Pierre is got some speed. Love to see this kid get on base. And we'll see what he can do here. Takes a strike 2. First pitch was fouled up this way. And takes a fastball past him. And another fastball. And Callahan is feeling good right now. No word if he has any relation to Callahan Motors from Tommy Boy, But either way, 2 outs, and now it'll be up to James Blaisdell, the third baseman, to get things going here. And he fouls one off of him, and that doesn't feel nice. He's going to take a couple extra steps here to try to, the ankle is a tough spot to be hit with. And way outside for ball 1. So 1-1 count. And popped up. Ranging over. It's going to be tough. And not able to get that. You got to be scared of the dugout right there. A heck of a try either way by Elias Azadina, but just not able to get that. And even Sean Callahan was ranging over trying to get that out, but either way it goes for strike 2, and Callahan will look to get himself a third K of the day. And he does! Callahan struts his way off the mound, and the Blackbirds don't allow a hit. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base, and we'll head to the top of the third with the 2-3-4 part of the lineup. Kyle Levy, Manchester Public Television. It's a doozy here. Back with more right after this. Top of the third, and Cal Tinnan will start things off. Colin, his brother is Cal. Was used to him for sure over the course of his years with the Blackbirds and Legion Baseball. Colin, 0 for 1. Grounds 1. That's going to go foul. Jaden would have been right there if it stayed fair, but it did not, and no count goes 1-1. Hunter delivers. Does not catch any part of the plate. And for this Blackbirds team, they lost a lot of big names this past season. Zach Whitney, Gavin Rigby, Cam Tinnan, and now a hit ball here by Colin, making his brother proud. And another hit for the Blackbirds, who are already leading 3-0 with the leadoff hitter on first. Now we'll see what Braden French can do. Braden flew one out to center field. It was not the easiest play for Liam Patton to make, but he did it. And now the throw is not beat down, and Colin able to get himself a stolen base. Has a little laugh with Mendez there for a moment. Throw attempt, not in time. Braden also 0 for 1, so he's looking to make something happen. The big third baseman hitting from the 3 spot. He fouls one off of him. He's trying to keep his composure. Relaxed moment. He's wearing the long sleeve shirt. It is getting chillier here compared to the 4 o'clock Memorial game before this. Now slices one towards Maple Street. Sweeney Post. Got to be careful here. Count now 2-2. Runner at second. And now sent out to center. Liam Patton has to get the ball in quickly. He holds off for a moment. And now there'll be runners at the corners as back-to-back singles have helped the Blackbirds. And now their best hitter in Sean Callahan up to bat. Callahan singled, able to score off a fielder's choice. Had a couple stolen bases as well, so see if he gets himself an RBI here. Radme will pay attention. The throw. Oh, he's going to get this. This is going to be a very interesting situation. And the tag is there, but the run is able to come across. And just like that, a 4-0 game. Just only so much you can do there with trying to decide where to go. The thing is, you get the out, and now the coach wants to have a quick chat here. It seems like everything's okay, but the run is up on the board, and now 1 down for Sean Callahan to have no one on base now. No chance for an RBI. Outside. So Colin Tinnan able to come in. Slices one foul. Count goes to 2-1. Callahan rocking some New Balances here. Next a ball outside, so hitters count now. Radme can hit it. Or excuse me, Callahan can hit it. Radme cannot hit the strike zone, and that will go for a 5-pitch walk. And he gets a little gummy as a good job. Something the Keene Blackbirds have been doing for some time, even in Legion Ball as well. And you know he's got speed, so see if he gets going. Ball 2. Just the first walk that Hunter has given up. A little ground ball. Jaden not able to get that. And this should be easy for Callahan to get the third. The throw, a good one, but not able to get that. And moving up smartly to second base. And just like that, runners at second and third. And he wants a treat as well. He actually will not get one. So Miles DeRozier, after striking out last inning, has got himself a hit. Ball outside to Elias Azadina. And he skies one high up in the air, ranging, finding, looking, able to make the catch. What a job, James. That is an absolute difficult thing right there to catch a high fly ball in this place. And props to you, just a sophomore. And he's going to have a heck of a career here with the Central West Knights. So 2 outs now. First base is open. Bergquist able to send one down the line. This will make it all the way out, and 2 more runs come around. And the Blackbirds have taken a good-sized lead here at Gill Stadium, with Solis Bergquist able to get 2 RBI single. And now there'll be a meeting on the mound to see what's going on with Hunter Radme. Has given up some big hits here. And that was a tough one right there after allowing Elias Asadina to pop out. And now the huddle breaks. See what they can do with 2 outs here. And it'll be Cien Bose again. Cien was able to get on thanks to a fielder's choice. Was able to come around and score the 3rd run. He's going to grounds one over to Blaisdell. A little trouble there at first, but a throw across. And Jaden Rodriguez able to squeeze that for out number 3. Blaisdell able to give some great defense in that inning. And Keene able to put up 3 more. So it's up to the Knights. They got to continue to try getting some hits. They need some runs. We'll see what they can do in the bottom of the 3rd with the 7, 8, 9 part of the lineup due up. Well, a pitcher versus pitcher battle to start here in the bottom of the 3rd. Hunter Redmay will be the leadoff hitter for the Knights. Takes a first pitch for a strike. And really, Sean Callahan has kept the Knights at bay through the first 2. Now would be a great time for Hunter to get some revenge. Takes an inside pitch. Count goes 1-1. And swing and a miss. And Callahan seems to already know what he wants to do. Does not take much time. Steps on the mound. As soon as the batter is ready, he's already in his motion. Inside, nearly hit him. Count goes 2-2. And misses low. And a swing and a miss. A tag is down. And that will be another strikeout for Callahan as he gets the first out here. And we'll see what Declan Manning can do. Declan hitting from the left side of the plate. First pitch is outside for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Declan's sister Grace scored a couple goals for the Central West girls lacrosse team last night. Now 1-2 count here to Declan. Upstairs, so the count goes 2-2. And another full count. Declan steps in. Callahan in the motion. And ball 4. So, some speed and life for the Knights on first base. And now it'll be another lefty in Adriel Castillo. See what Castillo could do. He slices one into the stands. A little ground ball. This could be trouble. Ranging over the 6-4 and no 3. So a fielder's choice. The lead runner is out in Declan Manning, and Castillo on first base. And it'll be the leadoff hitter in Liam Patton due up here. His second time up. Liam went down by way of a K his first time up. And he is hit. That does not feel nice. And hopefully Liam is okay. See where he feels. It looks like in the belt. I was wondering what the sound was. And that explains why. So runners at first and second. 2 outs, though. And hit up the middle. Can this get through? Oh, it does not. And able to make the easy play at shortstop to get that 3rd out is the tough Solis Bergquist. So we'll head to the 4th. 2 men left on base for the Knights, and they'll play some defense coming up here on Manchester Public Television. Hunter Radme still remains on the mound here in the top of the 4th inning, facing the 9-1-2 part of the lineup. And first pitch fouls off the end of the bat, and he's actually going to get first. And the ball kind of deflected and hit Declan Manning, and Manning seems to be in a little bit of pain here as the trainer is going to come out. And we already had his sister get hurt last night, and he's looking at his hand like this does not feel nice. And just a unfortunate thing. He wasn't expecting the deflected ball and hit him in the hand. And we'll see if Declan is able to return in this game, as obviously not a feel, and he will take the ball and try to grip it and throw it. And they're going to play a little catch here for a moment to make sure that he can return, as the trainer has come out to make sure of things. And maybe if he has a little bit of that icy spray to cool it. But a hit by pitch for Sam Goodwin, his 2nd time on base here. He was able to single, RBI single, back in the 2nd. And now back to the game we go. Runner at first now. Pitch inside. Fitch Hennessy, 0 for 2 on the day. 2 ground balls. James Blaisdell has been eating him up. Inside pitch and not able to get the throw, and Goodwin gets his 2nd stolen base of the night. Now, check on the runner. The pitch is just low. Hennessy played in his senior year here with the Blackbirds, has been a huge part of this team. I'd like to produce and show why he's the leadoff man. Throw back. Josander Mendez. Pitch just outside. 3-1 count. And make that ball 4. So Hennessy on base for the first time today. And with no outs, it'll be the number 2 hitter in Colin Tinnon. Colin was able to get himself a single and score last inning. Hunter looking back. And now popped up in the air. Liam Patton coming in and able to make that catch for out number 1. Gets some love from Mendez. And 1 pitch, 1 out there, right there. And Tinnon goes down here in the 4th. So Braden French will now be the batter. He's 1 for 2. Fouls one into the net. French flew out to first to end the inning, or flew out to center in the first. Was caught on the base paths last inning for the out. And he sends one over to, Gavin Currier can't handle it. The throw across, the throw home is not in time. And the Blackbirds able to get their 7th run, able to come around as Sam Goodwin. Liam Patton, runners were off, so Gavin Courier had the runners off, and only so much that he could do. And now we're kind of having a quick talk here. The umpire is coming out. And not sure exactly what they're going to talk about, but Gordy Shubman doing a long walk to talk to his counterpart. Jerry Davis there. And nothing discussed, I guess, to the coaches. I think there might have been runner interference for why Jaden couldn't throw home. But either way, 2 outs. Runner at second, he's taken off. Declan Manning has a chance. The throw is just a little off. Blaisdell was ready to put the tag on. And it goes for ball 1 to Sean Callahan. He fouls one back. 1-1 count. Hunter sends one out, but it's going to be hit down the third base line to left field, and able to bring in another run are the Blackbirds. And look at that, the pitcher helping himself out. Sean Callahan gets on base for the 3rd time. And they have a snowman up on the scoreboard, 8-0. Pitch inside to Miles DeRozier. And he sends one out to center. A hard hit. Oh, look at that. I got what you want. What a play. Again, Liam is lighting up the Blackbirds, but the Blackbirds have the lead here, and we'll see if the Knights can get their first hit. It'll be Wilson Zola, Jaden Rodriguez, and Pierre Mendez due up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Kyle Heavey, Manchester Public Television. Glad to be with you on this Friday night. Back with more after this. Well, Sean Callahan's day is through on the pitcher's mound, going 3 innings of no hit, no run ball. Only allowed a walk and a hit by pitch. Hit batsman. He did have 4 Ks, facing 11 batters, 9 being the maximum or the minimum that he could have had. And now we'll see what they will do here with a new pitcher, and that is none other than Thomas Robbins. Robbins in a 1-1 count to Wilson Zola. Wilson ahead in the count 2-1. Wilson took a shot to center field that was caught to end the 1st inning. Inside, and Thomas Robbins. Got to be careful here. And first batter is on in the bottom of the 4th here for the Knights, as Wilson Zola gets himself a free base. And now we'll see what Jaden Rodriguez can do. Jaden had a shot out to right field, but was gunned down before he got to first base. A very odd 9-3. And he sends one out, and that will be the first hit for the Knights, as Jaden Rodriguez able to get on base this time safely. He deserves a treat after that, as able to break up the no-no. And now runners at first and second here. The bench will start to get loud as Pierre Mendez will do his best as he swings at the first pitch, foul towards the bench. Robbins takes a look. The pitch. And now another foul. Mendez is going to start hurting himself if he keeps fouling it off of himself. Down 0-2, takes a moment to collect his breath. Robbins looking to get his first out. And now a hard hit ball. Mendez will get that. Takes a big hop. And now the bases will be loaded. So back-to-back singles after a leadoff walk. And the Knights looking to continue this night now with the bases loaded. Giving some love to Robbins is Sean Callahan, who is now playing third base. Now let's see what James Blaisdell can do. James, first pitch, swinging. James 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. See if he can figure out Robbins as well. Worked for Jaden Pierre. 1-1 count. Ball 2. And now Elias wants to quickly chat, as everyone's going to come in now for the Blackbirds. First time in this game that they have had to huddle up together, trying to give some support to Thomas. And they all head back to their respective positions. 2-1 count. Outside, so hitters count now to Blaisdell. Ball 4 would bring in an RBI base on balls. Or does he send one out to the outfield? A soft hit ball. It was not one of the options I was speaking of. Count now full. Just crossed the 1 hour mark in this contest. Inside, and Blaisdell will get himself an RBI as the first run of the game for the Knights goes round, and the base is still loaded here with no outs. Excitement on the left side of the field right now. Now we'll see what Hunter Radme can do. Takes a first pitch inside. Some heat right there from Thomas. He's just wondering how he missed there. Ball low. Swing and a miss right there. Finally able to get himself collected and throw a strike. Radme just misses on that. Radme is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Started the third And another strike. Two balls, two strikes. Roberts delivers. Try to get him chasing. Count goes full. A lot of noise from the bench. Knights wanting more. Strike three. Hunter in disbelief as Robbins, able to get his first out. Now we'll see what Declan Manning can do. Declan hand, thankfully, okay. He's going to hit one over to, barely misses, and able to get the 4-3 out, but Jaden Rodriguez able to come around and score. So the game is now 8-2. Knights chipping away. Runners still at second and third. As still plenty of time for the Knights. And now will be another lefty. And none other than Adriel Castillo. And strike two. Robbins from the stretch. And he gets out of a jam. 2 runs allowed, but Keene able to keep their lead to 6. Robbins looks a little frustrated with himself, but the Blackbirds will come up to bat in just a moment in the top of the 5th. Kyle Levy, Manchester Public Television. Stay with us. We'll be back for more. Hunter Radmay's day is through as the starting pitcher after going 4 innings of pitching here as a starter. Faced 24 batters, 8 hits, 8 runs, 1 walk, 1 K, 2 hit batsmen. And now we'll see what Liam Carter-Patton can do here facing this tough Blackbirds roster. And we'll start things off with Elias Azadine. First pitch outside. Pitch outside. Elias has been hit by a pitch and popped up to third base. James Blaisdell had a long ways to run on that one and was able to make that play. So 2-1 count now. Patton goes 3-1. Gordy telling him to bring it up. And fouled over towards the seats. Bounces over towards the grounds crews area. So count goes full. And just misses low. So a leadoff walk. And the Blackbirds looking to get some more treats here. And it'll having to deal with number 9, Solis Bergquist here. Solis got himself an RBI single, brought in 2 runs his last time up. Takes a first pitch outside. Also was able to get on with a fielder's choice back in the second inning. So his third time off the bat. Throw over is a good one. And he is out. Jaden able to put the tag down. Patton Great pickoff move. That's a little less stress right there. So now 1 down. Pitch outside. Two-0. Ground ball. It's going to go all the way into the soccer net. Just misses outside of the soccer net. So 2-1. Pitch outside. Carter trying to avoid allowing the first 2 batters on with walks. And unfortunately, it is going to be the case, as Bergquist will head up to first. See if this pickoff move can work again. Keene seems to be a team that likes to run. They have a number of stolen bases in this contest. Pitch just outside, misses, and CN Bose takes his breath. Glad that missed. Now popped up, and Jaden will have no chances. That will bounce, take a 1-hop over the fence. Shout out to Sean Callahan getting to get that foul ball. Now sent out into right field and able to get that cleanly. No throw right there, but looking smooth as can be out in right field for out number 2. Now will be the number 9 spot. And this is none other than Sam Goodwin. Pitch goes way up. Declan Manning tries to go get it, but able to routinely move up 90 feet. Blackbirds have another run in scoring position. Not sure if that slipped off of Patton's hand or what exactly happened. Certainly a very wild pitch. And it comes back with a strike. Just misses outside. I haven't said Sam's name too much in the field today, playing second base. Now a little ground ball, Blaisdell. The throw across is a good one. And the 5-3 putout. So after a couple walks, 1 left on base, and the Knights were able to score 2 in the 4th. We'll see what they can do in the bottom of the 5th. Stay tuned for more here on Manchester Public Television. A new inning and a new pitcher here for the Knights. Actually, it's the bottom part of the 5th, but a new pitcher here as Watson Ferguson will be the new pitcher as Thomas Robbins' day was through. He faced 7 batters, striking out 2, allowing 2 runs, giving up 2 hits, and also had 7 batters faced. So we'll see what Watson can do here as he throws some heat here to the top of the lineup. So pitcher versus pitcher battle here, as we'll see what Liam Carter-Patton can do here. And strike 2 on the other side of the corner. Liam was hit by a pitch his last time up, hit him in the belt. Will certainly still leave a mark. Ball 1 there. So certainly a chance for Keene to showcase all their pitchers here tonight. But losing the location here is Watson. And now count is full. Three balls, two strikes. And ball four. So Patton showing why he is the leadoff hitter. Gets on base for the second time. And now we'll see what Gavin Courier can do. Gavin is officially 0 for 2. And stealing the throw is through his legs basically. And able to get a stolen base is Liam Carter Patton. Ball was a strike thrown there by Watson, so pitch, a wild one, and able to move up another 90 feet. So, a 1-1 count now to Courier. Pitch upstairs. And another wild pitch here. And now count goes full. And strike three. Gavin just couldn't catch up to the gas. And he will hand the bat over, and we'll see what Wilson Zola can do. So a walk and a strikeout here for Watson Ferguson, and now we'll see what Wilson can do. First pitch outside for ball one. Wilson flew out to center in the first and walked and scored last inning. Ferguson, just a young pitcher, certainly has a strong shoulder, but his location not his strongest suit right now as he falls behind in the count 3-0. And make that 4-0, which means a base on balls. So Wilson Zola able to get on for his second time. And now a quick discussion here. And we'll get a pinch runner, possibly, as the Blackbirds come together and try to help out Watson, just like they did before with Thomas Robbins. And Wilson Zola's day is through. A feel-good story for these Knights squad, able to get on base twice in this contest. And we'll look forward to seeing him on Wednesday in his pitching versus Timberlane. So more to come with Wilson throughout the rest of the season. But back-to-back innings with a walk. And now we'll see what his counterpart can do on the bases. So Logan Paradise, who is heading to Husson University up in Maine for football. A big part of the West Blue Knights feel-good story as well for being able to come back and be good. And he certainly, inside pitch to Jaden Rodriguez. Jaden has hit the ball twice hard. Only has one single and he calls timeout. A little bit of confusion there with Gordy Shupman, Jaden Rodriguez. A lot of confusion here as we're asking for a balk, but either way, runners at first and third, one out. And Jaden going to send one out, and that will be an RBI single. They're going to try to get him out again, and they do not. Jaden able to get himself an RBI single on that. And now runners at first and second with just one out, an 8-3 ball game. And this is exactly what Coach wanted to see out of this team. As talking with him the other day, after Ernie Yerington has retired, it is now Anthony Malik who is the head coach. And after chatting with him, he says, don't sleep on us. We will keep this in the game. And a high upstairs pitch. And Pierre Mendez, who was also able to singles last time, is ahead in the count 2-0. Watson Ferguson being spoken to. That's a great move by the catcher to come out, and Elias doing a great job. Now fouled. Hard foul by Pierre. And a tough pitch to hit. He swung and missed, and count goes 2-2. Gordy apparently does not like him taking time. Now he gets back in the box. Watson delivers. Outside. Count is full. Full count here. Strike three, and Pierre cannot believe it. Low outside pitch that Gordy Shupman says hit the corner. And now it'll be James Blaisdell. Logan Paradise at second, ready to run. Inside pitch just barely misses him. James has walked and struck out. His walk was an RBI with the bases loaded. That was the first run of the game for the Knights. Unable to get hold of that one, so 1-2 count. Shupman says it had barely tapped the bat. Outside, so count goes 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, two runners on. Upstairs. James will take the free pass to first if he can. And strike three. Getting himself out of a jam. Watson Ferguson frustrated with himself, but only allows one run. Central West able to put another up on the board, but they are still down 5 runs, We'll head to the top of the 6th at Gill Stadium. Kyle Heavey with Manchester Public Television. Back with more right after this. Top of the 6th, and Fitch Hennessy will lead things off here for the Blackbirds. First pitch from Liam Carter-Patton is strike. And Fitch has had an 0-for-2 day, did walk in the 4th and score a run, but has been hitting it to James Blaisdell. As he does again, this time it's going to go to Gavin. Gavin from across the diamond, just not able to get that in time. Great attempt right there by Gavin, but it goes for an infield single, and we'll see what Colin Tinnan can do here. Colin's 1 for 3. Taken off and able to steal standing up. Fitch doesn't care that they have a lead. He wants more. Liam decides to throw back. He's already picked off 1. See if he can do it again. And hits the outside corner. Colin, watch that. Go by him. Fouled up on the rooftop. So 1-2 count. Gets him chasing, but the ball gets away. Manning's going to go to third instead. The ball goes down the line, and another Blackbird run will score as Hennessy is able to come around. The throw into second, where Tinnan was able to slide safely into second. Oh, a tough spot right there. Manning just, it was a bouncer. Not much he could do. He wanted to go for the lead out. Don't blame him on that. But the 9th run comes around across the plate here. And we'll see what Braden French can do. French has gone 2 for 3. 2 singles. Ball gets away, but nothing to do there. Liam takes a peek. And a hit and run on. High fly ball, loses his hat, able to get that, and the runner is able to get back in time. So, great job losing the hat. Doesn't lose the concentration. And that will be the second out here. Or excuse me, first out. Get ahead of myself here. As now, the starting pitcher going 3 innings, Sean Callahan. He's been on base all 3 times. Again, hit 400 last season. And they're going to get him possibly here. The throw is not in time, does not stay in Blaisdell's glove. So a stolen base. Manning will have to be careful here. A pass ball and could bring another run. Callahan in the box. Patton delivers. Goes to a 2-0 count. Keene scored 3 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. And now possibly looking to score 2 in the fifth, or excuse me, in the sixth. And ball low, and for the fourth time, Callahan on base. Gets himself a treat. And now it looks like Liam kind of reaching for the spot where he was hit and wants to get a chat with his teammates and coach. Make sure everyone's on the same page. What's going on here? Chats with Declan first off. Make sure he knows that you're doing the best you can. The throws have been there. Wonder if there might be some trickery ahead here. Who knows if they try to do that double steal again, what might happen? As Coach Anthony walks off. And now we'll have Miles DeRozier up again. The throw is no good, and the run will come around as they're saying it was a balk. So after all that work, Keene either way will have the run come around. The 10th run, and whatever Central West had kind of written up, not working to advantage. Ball inside. The throw, there's no one there. Somehow able to save that from going anywhere. Gavin Courier, Superman diving. Two balls, no strikes, one out. Ball gets away. Declan does not know where it is and able to move up 90 feet. Sean Callahan. And that will go for ball 4. So runners will now be at the corners. Not sure if there's a certain amount of treats that the coach has in his pocket. Check over at first. It's there safely. And check over again. So Elias Azadine takes a pitch outside. He's been hit by a pitch. Popped up to third and walked, but was caught stealing. Ball bounces in. outside. So 3-0 count. Liam kind of taking a look over at the bench. And strike thrown there. And ball 4. So bases full of Blackbirds. Is coming into the game is Connor Silver. Number 7. He's going to swing the first pitch up onto the roof. So Connor comes in for Lise Bergquist. And he's going to send one out to right field. Ranging back and able to make that. Now the throw home. It's a laser. Oh, it's Jaden stops it. And it's going to be safe. So Blackbirds able to put another up on the board. They got sticks. And runners were able to all move up 90 feet. So runners now at second and third. And CN Bose sends one out to right field as well. Ranging back and able to make the catch for out number 3. So they started hitting the ball to right field. And Central West able to make some outs, but not before 2 cross the board. And running out of time for the Knights. We'll see what they can do with the last 6 outs. It'll be the likes of the 7, 8, 9 part of the lineup. We'll see what happens after this. Well, after being pinch hit for, it is actually going to be Lise Bergquist out here pitching here in the 6th inning. The Knights looking to get something happening with Hunter Radme due up, but you never know what can happen with the new pitcher, as Central West has been able to score the last 2 innings with the Watson Ferguson 1 inning pitched, 6 batters faced, 0 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So pitch number 1 to Hunter was strike 1, and now he swings at strike 2. Trying to look at the batting gloves, see if what's going on here. So Lise, inside pitch. So a 1-2 count. And strike 3. And Solis looks like he has some good stuff too. The 4th pitcher of the night for the Blackbirds. They have an 8-run lead now. The Knights down to their last 5 outs. And we'll see what Declan Manning can do. Declan's been beat up pretty good tonight. Hoping that his hand's not going to be too bruised up after this night. Declan was able to walk in the 3rd and now trying to get himself a hit, a bouncing ball, and a 4-3 put out right there for out number 2. So quick hands right there from Sam Goodwin. And now 2 outs, and we'll see what the last hitter, Adriel Castillo, could do. He has been busy out in right field, and he hits one over to Goodwin as well. Goodwin quickly gets it over to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for Solis Bergquist. And the Blackbirds will get their last chance to hit in this ball game. Goodwin will start things off with Fitch Hennessy hitting behind him. Back for the top of the 7th right after this. As we start the 4th inning, Sam Goodwin takes strike 1. Sam is 1 for 2 on the day. Was able to single and had an RBI single that was in the 2nd. 6-8 pitch low here to make the count 1-1. Was hit by a pitch and scored in the 4th and grounded out to James Blaisdell in the 5th. So Fouls that way down the third baseline. And the count goes to 1-2. Sam certainly is a big defender at second base, having made those 2 outs in the 6th. Nice curveball there. Just didn't get the call. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And make it a full count. See what the payoff pitch is. Upstairs, and Declan Manning has to go and get it. And he rounds first hard. And looks like we're going to have a replacement for Fitch Hennessy. And that is Derek Weigers. Umpire taking a moment to make sure that he's on the lineup. So, big spot for Derek Weigers. Only Nolan Connors, the last one that hasn't been used tonight. So, look over at first, seeing if they're going to throw. Able to get back safely. Now the Keene bench apparently trying to get to Pat and saying he's scared of him. Now a little ground ball. Jaden able to make the throw. The throw back is in time. A 3-6-3 double play. Weigers trying his best. His teammates are chirping him a bit. Just didn't have the speed to beat that out. And great plays by Jaden Rodriguez, as well as Gavin Courier. Now Colin Tinnan fouls it over, so he's down in the count 0-2. Colin's 5th time up to bat in this game. Ball bounces around. He is 1 for 3. Did reach on an error on that strikeout. Came around to score. Now count goes 2-2. And pitch is going to get all the way out to center field. I don't think that was meant to get all the way out to Hunter Radmay, but and the 2-2 pitch. A little ground ball ranging over. The throw is in time. And just like that, after the double play and a ground out, a 1-2-3 inning, as now it's up to the Knights to get the bases going, the bats going, everything going to try to make a comeback here in the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Levy, Manchester Public Television. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th after this. After a good job of pitching, Liam Carter-Patton will come up for the 4th time in this game. He's officially 0 for 1 with a strikeout to start things off in the first, but has been hit by a pitch and walked as well. So we'll see if he can cleanly get on base this time with a hit. But at the same time, Solis Bergquist doing a good job. And now sent out into right field, ranging in, and able to make that catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and good skills out there by Colin Tinnan to make that catch and retire. Liam And now we'll see what Gavin Courier can do. A swing and a miss there. Gavin's fourth time up. He's over 2. Was able to get on with a fielder's choice. Two strikes on him. It's lasers one down there. Able to bounce over one fence. Staying alive for the moment. Fouls it into the net. Lands on the rooftop of the Keene dugout. Still an 0-2 count. Bergquist in his second inning in relief. And he sends one over to second base, but Goodwin eats it up and is able to get it to first for out number 2. A 4-3 putout, and Miles DeRozier's able to make that catch safely. And now it comes down to Logan Paradise. Logan came in for Wilson Zola. Let's see what the senior can do. Takes a first pitch inside for ball 1. Logan made it on WMUR a number of times this football season. Takes a strike there. Got some strength. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bergquist bounces it in. And a swing and a miss, and that is your ball game. So Lise Bergquist able to come in and strike the last batter out, and the Keene Blackbirds able to come into Gill Stadium and take it 11-3. It's been a fun game for sure, and the Off the Mark Sports Player of the Game will go to Sean Callahan for his performance. 3 innings pitching, and was a dominant force in the batter's box as well. But for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, my name is Kyle Levy. It's been a pleasure to be with you. Total running time for this contest is 1 hour and 58 minutes, and we'll see what can happen next week as the Central West will be on the road to face the Portsmouth Clippers on Monday before coming back to face the Timberlane Owls on Wednesday. And for Keene, they'll be home versus Manchester Memorial on Monday. So stay tuned for more baseball, softball, and lacrosse coverage here in this spring 2025 season. My name is Kyle Levy again. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.